that paraffin stuff. Paraffin is not common. Paraffin mainly is used in slums. Mainly, if you want to know how it is used, there's a slum I visited there in Machin. Is it Machin division or Zambia? There's a slum there in Machin. Those people use so much of that paraffin. They sniff it.
Is it jet paraffin or this mafuta getara?
Backwards, some mafuta getara and diesel. I think it is what diesel. Open one. It is no. The mafuta gemoto can name diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Does petroleum also function in the same manner?
Not so. Not so that functions so much. It is mafuta getara and for airplane.
Is there any categorization of these drugs? Because you have mentioned some of the drugs that we use.
We have cocaine.
Day to day.
We have day to day the drugs we are using in Uganda. We have the marijuana.
I mean these ones we use domestically, like coffee.
Yeah, we have coffee. It is a drug.
Yes.
Then we have the sleeping pills. Most people use it.
Yes, sleeping pills.
Most people misuse them. And the painkillers, we do misuse them.
And
so if you overuse
of
the painkillers, you get into the, have you ever had these people like, if I don't take maybe a Panadol, if I don't take this type of a painkiller, my pain will not go away. I will not rest. Such people be in that stage of being addictive to that drug.
So, is there any other kind of... You talked of drugs such as the hostile drugs like in Jaga.
And we have the calm drugs, by the way. We have the calming drugs that I can take. I have a lot of pain. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. I'm so aggressive. I have that drug that I will take to calm myself down. We have also calming drugs and aggressive drugs. One of the calming drugs is the sleeping pills.
What of these?
And sometimes alcohol.
These energy drinks that
First,
are so rampant.
Hold on that. Then we have some alcohol. Some alcohol affects people differently. I may want to be aggressive, and I will take alcohol to be aggressive. Makes me go aggressive. I may want to be calm. I take alcohol and I become calm. You know those people. There are those people when they drink, when they are talkative, when they decide to drink, they become
They keep quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they be using that alcohol to be like part of their what? Calming drug. Then you talk about these energy drinks that we are having around. Most of them have cocaine in it because they give energy. They give abnormal energy. They have that extreme substance in it, that little cocaine that makes people get that abnormal energy from the energy you have. Because you're like someone like, I'm fatigued, let me take a Red Bull.
How does someone know that he is abusing such a drug? Because you say that they calm them down. At what stage does it become an abuse?
It is when you can't do it, when you can't function normally. You can't do any activity without taking it. That's when you know that you are abusing the drug. For starters, like, let me give an example. Doctors, they do smoke. They do smoke a lot. You know why they do smoke a lot?
Why?
Because they are interacting with, they're going in for surgeries, they're getting into contact with fresh blood, and you know that blood smells. So they will tend to drink, they will tend to smoke. To smoke to kill the smell of the blood. So the doctors who can't function, who can't do any operation. In Ginger, there is a doctor, I will not mention the name, but you must be knowing him on the main street, who doesn't do any operation without drinking.
I have heard about it.
You know? So when you can't function normally, you understand, you start realizing that you are abusing a drug or you are misusing a drug when you stop functioning the normal way.
So, as a psychologist, or as someone who has interacted with people that have such issues, what are some of the phases that such, for example, at the extreme, how does someone get impacted by overuse of these drugs apart from addiction? Using for example, the energy drinks. Apart from addiction, which other effect can those drugs have on them? Can they bring about anything that is related to mental health?
Definitely, because most people who do drugs, they lose appetite. When you are not, you have a poor diet. When you are not dieting well, you're mentally, generally your body will be down. Generally your cells will be down. So it's also, it might be an issue there. Dieting, it might be another effect of drug abuse, of drug substance use. Sometimes people get into violence, they become violent.
Drugs such as the energy drinks that we drink,
yes.
Or even these, or you are speaking of these
I'm talking
extreme
about
drugs.
even energy drink. You can drink that thing and you'll get energy. For example, let me give an instance. These local men, they'll go drink those things, they come back, they start beating up their wife, they rape. You'll be with that, that eager, you'll be like, or feeling anger, or like it is you. Like how they say it in Uganda. There's a way you feel. You feel aggressive, you feel like no one is above. Those people will come back with it. Because if a day we're taking, let me say, you're taking 5 of those energy drinks, they have cocaine in it. They will affect your brain. Some part of your brain will stop functioning normally. You start beating your wife, maybe your children. Sometimes you end up raping. And most people who do that energy drinks, they drink alcohol. The percentage of people who do energy drinks are substance abusers.
But we have seen most of the people that use alcohol when they take this energy drink. For example, myself, if I took a bottle of Sting, I may not sleep until the following day. If I had something to do, maybe I wanted to read, I'll read the whole night.
That's what I was telling you.
Then there are some people that drink alcohol, like you say, that use those drugs which I want to term as extreme drugs. When they drink this energy drink, like the Rock Boom I take, it will not affect them at all. How does it come about?
Maybe. That's why I don't have a real answer, but as I told you earlier on, there are those people who drink such things to keep themselves active.
Okay.
But there are those people who drink because my friend is drinking, let me drink. By the time you drink, for you start getting the effect of being awake the whole day, the whole night, because you've been using it. It is getting used to your system. This one who drinks it and they fall asleep. Maybe it might be their first time using it, maybe their second time.
I mean, there are people who drink
every day.
Who drink waraji, okay, and their body is used to that high percentage of drug that they use. For example, someone takes weed. I don't know the percentage of weed. It could be around 80, but what I know is that waraji sometimes goes to 40, 50 alcoholic content. If this person drinks this small alcoholic drink like Rock Boom, takes it, it may not have impact on him losing sleep because he's used to the other drugs. The bigger drugs that have a bigger percentage than the Rock Boom, compared to me who doesn't use the drugs.
But have you realized that most people who use drugs, they have one specific drug they use? They don't mix up. They rarely mix up. When you find someone uses marijuana, he uses that. When you find someone who's using paraffin, they use that. When you find someone using coffee,
but there are people that take all of them. Njaga, waraji, marua. I even have friends who even go to the bar and they mix everything, and after they even do shisha.
And shisha, by the way, I think of that shisha, it has a percentage of weed in it.
Oh?
Yeah.
Weed.
The shisha of lead, it has a percentage. It's not the shisha. The shisha they are selling of lead, it's not this shisha that had the first root, let me say. Sio no shisha gwe basooka oleeta oyasookawo ono shisha w'ennaku zino alimu akaweed somehow. Because most people, if you do that shisha, you know those people get high after. They get high more than someone who's drinking alcohol. If you have ever realized that.
Of course, majority of the people that end up taking shisha when you go out, someone tells you, I have taken all this alcohol and I am not shifting.
Yes, I need a pot.
Yes,
They'll ask you, like, I need a pot, maybe chocolates, money, vanilla, you know.
They have
They have their flavor.
They have flavors.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know about that.
They have their flavor. Someone may ask, I want a chocolate flavor, I want a barbecue flavor, I want the vanilla flavor.
Okay, I think we have come almost to the end of our talk. We have been live. I don't know whether it's okay, but
Live like where?
no, we have been on record. Yes, we have been on record, and we shall have to share with the people that have not been part of this discussion. But we shall continue with it tomorrow.
Okay.
On the spaces.
So we need to come up with a topic, and maybe those who have substance use here will talk about the types of the substances they're using, the drugs they're using, the even cocoa is bad, even coffee is bad.
Coffee, like the coffee we take in
The
tea.
coffee we take in tea, but our coffee, the Ugandan coffee, is not that strong coffee that those guys take. But you can take coffee and get high. You can take coffee and be addicted. And it also becomes a problem to you. When you're addicted to coffee, it is also a problem to you.
What of ginger? Tangawizi.
It is okay. Ginger is not.
Does
It's
not
just,
have.
it only affects people with ulcers, I think.
Yeah.
Ginger is not a bad substance. The bad substances here we are talking about is coffee. You come to Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's also addictive.
It has a part of cocaine, it has a percentage in it. Anything that has a percentage of cocaine in it, it is a drug.
So, what of the tea leaves, like
Majani,
Renzori?
garden tea, blah blah. It is okay, that one is okay.
It's also a drug.
No, it is okay, it is natural. They don't add anything unless you go to those places. Like when as I was telling you in schools, sugar is okay, but when they put a drug in it, sugar becomes a problem. It makes you go high unless you mix something in it.
Yeah, people use weed for tea. Those the leaves of marijuana. They use them
Omwisa
for tea.
ibumbo wangi wazirokoboti
So, so
naiwe nina pepa nezo okujamu. You wanted me to tag
I
along?
think
I have a paper in the
there's a
afternoon.
better way to avoid some of those substances that have been mentioned. Like you find people are addicted to taking coffee.
Pepa ya
They
sawa
cannot stop.
kwenda.
For example, I like Nescafe.
It will be so tight for me.
And yesterday I was having a discussion with my roommate, and they were telling me that Nescafe is
Okay, let me wait.
that
Maybe for the
drinking it
next
in
week. I don't know when
excess
you guys have that.
makes you addicted.
Or you let me know when the link is there.
Do you think there
get
are
me
some
that
of
t-shirt,
those
don't forget,
remedies
man.
that can be used to curb? What are some of the remedies that can be used to curb substance use?
Williams will not let me rest.
Miri.
Ah,
I'm also meant to be there, but I'll
I'm
tell
also
them.
by the memory.
Are you sure?
Before joining Ginger Set, I was actually for primary.
Miri Primary. How come I didn't see you? We met in Ginger Center.
I used to wear those shorts for boys.
Are you sure?
So, musoga. Zena ndi musoga.
You want to soga is not soga.
Really? Zena ndi musoga. From Iganga ndi mva idudi. Baba ngaweta haji majibu musoga.
Mwebwire
Bugwe.
Me, I'm from Amsoga from Lumuka.
Actually,
My dad, my late sweet dad, was
majority.
a good politician in town, Ginger City.
Sangairo kwagana.
Zena.
Actually, most of my friends are from Luoka. I have one who wants to run for MP. He's called Jonah Kaja. Please vote for him.
Kaja. His dad is called Kaja. He's a family friend.
Are you sure?
Kaja Henry is the dad. They stay in Buwende. Namalesa.
Yes, Namalisa.
He's a family friend. He's my uncle.
And
Uncle Kaja.
he's a lawyer down there now.
He's my uncle.
So Bodeka, you speak Lusoga. Why you don't speak in Lusoga with nice
You, by the way, we are live. Eh? You want me to put the show in Lusoga?
And me, I want to run.
You have a paper.
And lecture, 15 minutes to go, so I should be walking
Okay,
slowly.
we shall keep the discussion with Tondo.
No worries.
Yes,
We'll keep in
but,
touch.
Thank you for coming.
See you next week.
See you too. And tomorrow I'm going to be to my area. You reach out in case you get any issues.
I'll be there starting like, because the paper is at 3.